string converts document to string. Okay, this one is a flat file, basically flat file string. Okay, not all, but because we are given the schema structure also here. Okay, so this one is also converts. Now sometimes I wanted to convert a document to JSON message. Okay, I want to convert a document. You know the document, right? How to create a document. I want to convert document to JSON or convert document to XML. Sometimes we may need to do these things. Okay, do you know how to do this? Anyone? Convert a document to JSON or
When
okay.
want to that we have that options in
Work, which one? Where is the package? Suppose let's say JSON. I want to convert into JSON. Okay, document to JSON. Under public, if you go to the JSON, okay, document to JSON string. Okay, so this one is very important also, because many times, you know, in many applications we may need to convert document to JSON. Okay, or JSON to document, like that, vice versa. Okay, sometimes in a file I have a JSON message. Suppose let's say in the input I have a JSON message. I wanted to pass that JSON message and convert it to a document tree structure so that I can do the mappings. Internally in web methods, you wanted to map from one pipeline to another pipeline, right? You need a tree structure, right? The way we did, like, you know, data. So we should have a structure this. Yes. Okay, JSON document. There is no JSON document. It's a JSON string only. So JSON message, basically, you know JSON message, right? XML we know, correct? XML, let's say customer data is there. I can write it customer. This is XML customer. It's an XML. Okay. So you know this one, customer name. Suppose let's say this is name. Okay. So we have this one is an XML. But when I come to JSON, it will be customer colon, because it's a element. Okay, then we will write in a format like this, and the name equal to a colon name, value will be there. This one is a JSON format. Okay, JSON, it's almost similar to XML, but its syntax is completely different. Okay, suppose let's say I think we studied a JSON format. We are not studied.
yes, sir, studied.
W3 is starting.
Yes.
So any name we can write it like this. Suppose let's say name, age, car is there. So it will be like this. So name, it will be JSON for name value. Okay, again comma name value. It will be like this in JSON format. There will be opening bracket and closing bracket will be there. Inside that, values will be there. Okay, suppose let's say after this address is there. The address is a complex element. Suppose let's say I can write it address like this, and inside that city, HYD. Okay, city, state, I can like this. You got it, right? JSON format. So this is, I can say it's a JSON string only. Okay, when we are reading from file, it all is a string only. So this is XML, but when we are reading, it becomes a string only. Okay, this is string only. Okay, So I wanted to convert XML to JSON, JSON to miss XML, JSON to document to JSON message, XML string to document. Many places needed. Suppose let's say I have a document. For example, I have a document. I think you guys know it. I wanted to store the document, print the document into log file. One is a trace option, correct? Trace pipeline. Trace pipeline, it will do entire pipeline will be written to the log file, but I don't want like that. I want only customer data to be converted. This one is a document, right? Suppose let's say, suppose if you see message here, message, I wanted to map this one, this entire document I wanted to print. How can I do that? This is a document. No, even if you use local variable, it won't work because this is a string. Yeah, this one is a string only, but this one is a document. Even if you try to map it, right? Here it says cannot map from, yeah. So this is because this one is a document, this one is a string. Okay, document you cannot map to a string. Are you getting?
How to convert to string?
Correct. You have to convert it to string. Now you have an option. Document to JSON. You want to convert into JSON format or Excel format. Okay. If I convert into JSON format, okay, this document, whatever the document is, I will move this one to here. Okay. Now this document, this is document. Entire document I am mapping to here. Document. Okay. Output is my JSON string. That JSON string I can map it to this JSON string to a message. I can map it now. Are you getting? So document to XML is very useful. pub.json. So whenever you wanted to convert a document to a JSON format, let's see if it is. I will run this one and see if it works or not. Okay. If you see my message here itself, see it is a JSON message. Okay. Copy. Oh, okay, that's fine. It is not copying, then okay, we'll go to I hope everyone knows fairy tale. Okay. Open, I'm opening server logs. I can go to the end. So here, you see this one is JSON message only. At the end, it's printing. Copy. Going here. If you see this one is JSON message. Okay. But it is not showing properly, right? Is it showing properly? A JSON structure like this, it is not showing, right? Okay. What I can do is here, document to JSON. Can go to pipeline. Here, pretty print is there option. If I go and select pretty print equal to true, okay, save it. I'm running again. Run as flow service. Okay, if I go to the my log file, see how it is printed now. It's in a pretty print state, right? It looks JSON message, right? Very neatly it is printed. Are you getting? So the one previously it is not showing properly. It's a JSON message only, but it's not pretty print. Okay. Now if you see this data, it looks properly. Are you getting? Okay. So this one is readable format. This is not a readable format, right? It is not readable. Correct?
Yes.
So whenever you use document to JSON, okay. So you have an option pretty print. There you can select it like this. Okay. Clear, right? So many places document to JSON or XML document to JSON. Let me see. Document to one more XML, right? Document XML, it will be under XML only. Go to the XML, document to XML string. I can use this also. Okay, document to XML. So again, I need to map this document. This is my document to document only. Okay, output will be XML string. I can go here. I can add it one more also logs. This log I will say map XML data to here. So okay, first I need to remove this one and then map this to XML. Are you getting these two, document to JSON, document XML? It's very simple, but we should remember, we should know, like in coding, many times you needed this one. If you see XML, see this XML is printed in the XML format. Are you getting? This is XML.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so since you know XML, JSON, these are the two formats we can store. So many times it will be useful. Like whatever the data is there, sometimes we miss, some data is not coming out. Then instead of writing a trace pipeline, we can convert document XML like that, document to JSON, document to XML. We can print, we can use it. Document to XML, JSON to XML, it's a different one. You cannot no, document to XML string, document to JSON. So we have this converter, right? Convert to values that gives me output as a document. Okay, that document only I map it to JSON. The same document I map it to XML. Yeah. So this document. Okay, you got it. Right? The same. First of all, you see this one. Flatfile convert to values. My output is data. Image. Yeah. Okay. Customer and revenue. The same thing. Data I map it to document. Same one I map it to document here also. Same value. Okay. Okay. So this is also kind of an integration.
Without that convert to values, you can't. Without that convert to values.
Without no. So this one you need convert to values, right? Because in the file you have a it's a flat file.
We have to convert to tree structure then.
Yeah. So instead of I'm using tree structure, but you should not say tree structure. It's a document. Basically a document. Everything is a document. Right? This one is a tree is nothing but a document. Okay. I'm using the word tree because you wanted just to understand yourself what is happening. But it's a document basically. You got it right, Anusha?
Yes.
Okay. So sometimes we'll get a flat file. Okay, someone is sharing the flat file, but some other application wanted XML data in the format XML. Okay, so what you will do, you'll get file, okay, convert into values, document, then use document to XML, then write to file. You can do write to file. We know write to file. What is that file?
String to a file.
Yeah, string to a file. Yeah, you can use string to a file. You can write into file. Correct? So
Yes, sir.
that is a way, like many times we get the use cases. Some application is sending flat file, but you wanted to convert it into a JSON structure or XML structure and send it to another application. Maybe you can write into a file, or you can call other application over HTTP protocol. We'll see how to call other application over HTTP protocol later, but you can call the other applications. Means what I'm saying now here. So application is giving us a flat file. Okay, some file is given, flat files. Web methods, inside web methods, we are reading this flat file, converting into a document. From the document, we are converting into a JSON message or XML string. Then we are calling an application. Instead of writing it a database, you can create file or you can call another application. Are you getting?
Yes.
That are many use cases will come. So you need to know these things. Okay. Now convert to file, you know, document to JSON, no, document to XML, you know, correct? Now I wanted to convert this one, like, okay, let me, okay. So what I will do is I wanted to create a file with a document data, with flat file. Okay. So far what we are what we did is we read the file, correct? We are reading the file, converting into a document, and we are inserting into a database, something like it, correct? But now I wanted to read from the database data, write into a file. Are you getting? I wanted to read the data from database, select star from table, some data, you will get it. Now you wanted to convert a comma separated file. I want this kind of data to be inserted into the file.
Okay.
Are you getting right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go to, okay. So for that also, I'm going to do the same. First one, I'm creating a package. Okay. So folder, generate flatfile. So then I'm creating a dictionary. Same, exactly we need to do. Okay. So what I'm doing is, we know the adapter services, it can carry the database. Okay. But I'm writing it in a file, right? So at that time, I need dictionary. Okay. So let's say my output. What is my output structure? First, I need to know output structure. Output structure is, let's say I wanted a customer ID, first line, comma. It's not header, customer ID, like 1, 2, 3, something. Name, I want. That's it. Only 2 fields. Okay. Means like, let's say 1, J, 2, Shiva, E, 3, Sai, 3, Sai, Teja. Like this I want, comma. So all this I wanted is a comma. Okay. I want this structure to be stored in the data, in the file. Okay. So I'm going to create a document structure for this one. Everyone knows, right? What is the step to create? First one is flatfile dictionary. Okay. Customer, I'm using cust. Okay. Then I'm adding, cust is my element. Under this I can create fields, right? I can get in position, ID, position is 0, and name, position 1. So we know, right? This one is we know, everyone knows. Okay. So inside the file, only one type of data I'm storing, not 2 types of data. Okay. So in that case, you know, everyone, like what we need to do, like flatfile schema I'm creating, customer flatfile schema. Okay. Next, I'm creating manually. So delimiter I've taken. I wanted it's a new line character. Character is new line. Composition, comma. Okay. I'm not using anything. You can even set it nth position also, you can do. This is not a useful, but you can set it in nth field as 0. Okay. Now here I'm setting that set record, because it's I know my entire file contains only one type of data, the customer. Okay, is it clear, everyone? This one, till this one, everyone knows. Okay, I'm generating a document type. Okay. Okay, and okay, now something is happening. Okay, yeah. Now create. It is created. Okay, not this one. Generated file. Here, flatfile, customer flatfile schema got generated. Okay, I'm going to see data is with no record ID name. We got it, right? This is good. Now I will go to my adapter services. I will create my adapter. Okay, I need table, right? Okay, test. Mute. Okay, so I'm using create table. I can say
customer ID varchar 20 name varchar 20 semicolon.
It's created.
Next insert into customer ID one select to see.
Okay, so I just adding these two records. Oh no.
Citage ante ST
Yeah, I have not given complete name, just to testing purpose only, right? So assuming data is there. Start from customer. So 3 data are there. Okay. Now I will go to the adapter services. Here I'm going to create my adapter service. First adapter service.
Next, method MySQL.
So you should know the templates. What are the templates available? Store procedure with signature. There is a difference. Store procedure with store procedure. Store procedure with signature.
There is no inputs and outputs in store procedure.
Correct. And this one is inputs and outputs.
Sir, which one you selected? Which one you selected now? Template.
Select one.
Okay.
Why it is happening now? Adapter service like this showing.
You have not selected, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me select again.
You click signature.
Okay. I select. Okay. Got it. That
Code
one.
procedure you selected, sir. That's why I was.
Yeah. Adapter services. Okay. Adapter services. JDBC selected. Local selected. Select one. Finish. Okay. I'm going with the table. So it's in the test 2. Current table, customer table. Then I'm going to select
one ID
all the tables.
name.
Yeah, where adapter input output, everything is there. Okay, and now I will test this one if it is working or not. Run as services. Okay, click OK. So all the data is there. I got it. Correct.
Yes.
Result one, everything is there. So adapter services. Now going forward, you should able to do quickly. The moment like it takes 2 minutes only. Right? Table creation. You should be very fast like that now. Okay, now I will go here, dictionary is done, adapter service is done. I will create a flow service first, table folder, flow service, FF. Okay, under that, I'm creating my flow service. Okay, customer flow service. What I will do is, I will call first adapter service. It returns me data, correct? So I will call the adapter services. Okay, so I will get, there is no input required because I'm selecting all. Suppose if I need a where clause, I can do the where clause also. You're getting right?
Yes.
So I'm not using where clause, that's why I will get it all the data. So I got the results. This is my result, entire result, ID name. Okay, now if I go to the next activity, I will get a, it's like document. This will be the document, right? Result ID name is a document. Now I want to convert this to first a flat file document type. This is my flat file. This one is my flat file document. Correct. Customer FF is my flat file document. So I will use a map. Okay. Inside the map, what I need to do is I need this document is my output of flat file. Okay. So my map customer data. Data. So it contains no record with ID name. Okay, I have this one are there. So I can map it these two. Okay, because this is document and this one is a document list. This one is document list. That's why I mapped it. Then I'm mapping individual elements. Path has been used. Oh, okay. Let's see what will happen. So results to result is mapped. So implicitly these two are automatically name ID. It is mapped. Then it will convert into structure or not first. We'll see. Okay. Are you getting what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Flow service. I'll click OK. Okay. So I'm using services. I will close it. So custard data. So this one is record with no ID. We have 1, 2, 3 ID. Everything is coming, right? Okay. Now I will use the other one on the flat file. We used values to convert to values. We used already. Okay. Now convert to string. So that means this is a document. This document I'm converting to a string and I will write it a file. Okay. How can I do that? So values it is asking, right? So this customer data. Okay. I will give to values. Okay. This schema we need to specify schema because we have to specify schema because it's a comma separator, a delimiter, all those information is there in the schema only, right? You remember schema it contains, right? So I'm taking that schema part and giving that part here. Okay, output I will get a string. Okay, it converts, it will give a string. Let's see till this point it works or not. Connection request. What is this? Are you getting what I am doing? Nagaraju, no words, Sai Teja, no words. Oh, I'm Nagaraju, Sai Teja. Why I'm asking your names now? Why I'm saying your names? Because if you're not talking, right? I always feel like,
Yes, sir, I'm listening, sir.
hey, you are listening. You are not in the team.
Yes, sir, I'm in the team. I'm following everything, sir.
Yeah, but you have to talk. Okay. So until you guys talk, okay, I will feel like no, you are not in the team. Team will
No,
win
sir.
only. Yeah. Only all 6 or 7 who are attending training, right? I want everyone to be perfect. Otherwise, no, even if 1 or 2 are not doing well, I always feel like there is something lack in my training. I always feel like maybe I'm not giving 100% training. Okay, maybe someone is not understanding.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you got this string is my output. So what I did is convert to string. So that means this is a document. This document I used convert document to string. Instead of writing, these guys know what mentioned is convert to string. Name is given. So we given schemas. Okay. Now I will run this one. See if I get a string or not. So this is, I don't want this one. I don't want this one. Okay, I need string. If I say string 1, 2, 3, what happened 1, 2, 3? Document is not converted. What is happened? This ID is only it is converted. Okay, not the string. So that means here something I did mapping wrong. So this one
Mapping.
here only it map IDs, not the one customer. Let me delete this one mapping. Let me do here. It is not even taken. Do this schema becomes string.
Sir, we should not map string service in service output.
String to string here you are talking. That is implicitly mapping.
No, sir. In values, we will take document and we will map. No, sir.
So that is the document to string. This one. When you use values, convert to values, string to values. At that time, we'll use it document here. But I'm using a document to string. Okay, I want to convert a document to a string. That's why we don't want to use here document. Are you getting or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this function is a different one. Okay, so okay.
Result to record with no ID. Reward
Yeah.
ID. Huh. Not here.
I think we need to connect individuals, sir. First.
Another one. Open that map. Map, sir.
Okay.
Result to record with no ID. ID to ID. Name to name.
Okay, you mean to say, okay, let me delete that. Okay, you mean to say ID to ID, you're saying?
Yes.
Like this, let's see. Then I'm going with okay, customer data, this one. Let's see. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, so now if you see this, it is connected string. You're good. Okay, so try like that only. Then I'm going to write into a file, right? So go and write into file. So I need to go to again public, WM public.
File.
File. Now write to file, string to file. So here I can add my data. So this string to data, I will map it here. Okay, and this one is file name. I can write it something file name here. I will go to something temp folder. Okay. I will give some file like out.txt. Okay, let me click and say it throws error, because not allowed path. This one is not in the allowed list path. Now tell me where to. Are you getting? It will give the error.
Yes,
So
sir.
I told you, right?
Yes, sir.
File
Sir.
access control, there we need to set it. So tell me where this file access control is there.
Okay, sir.
File manager. Software
Option
engineer.
80.
Json server.
Instance. Default.
WM public.
WM public.
First I need to go to packages and WM public, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Yes.
WM public.
Config.
Big.
Correct. Here,
File
right?
access control. Yes, sir.
Here,
Paste that.
comma. Can you comma? Let's see, comma will work or not. I'm also testing. First time. Okay, let me put it comma also. So if I do this one, I need to restart my integration server. You have to restart. Otherwise, no, it won't work. Yeah, don't do that for you. Okay, it takes time for you. Okay, yeah, I know. So there is other way also you can do reload option. Yeah, I should have shown that. There is a reload option. From a UI itself, you can go to UI and you can do reload. Where is my VM, WM? So this will come. So now you know how to convert a document to a so how to convert a string to a document, and you can write into a file. Okay, so values to you have to use what is that method you have to use? So convert to string, document to a string. Now, how do you convert a document to a string? That is using pub.flatfile. Call it convert to string. Okay, you should not confuse yourself. There are two methods: convert to string, convert to values. So convert to values, what it will do? It will convert a string to
document.
document. Okay, so convert to string, it converts document to
String.
string. So if the file is okay, let me run this one. Still, it's not allowing me to run. Yes, I got the same file. So I think something issue with this comma, semicolon, or something. And oh no, I have to change this format to like this. So sure, no need to restart your server. If you have already some path will be there, right? That path only you can give it in your actual code. You got it? So last time we did some file path. So you can use the same file. Okay. Okay, let me see if it connects here. No. So these two functions very useful in case of like working with the files. Okay, even you now know how to get a file, how to read a file. So you can read XML also. You can convert that XML into flat file. You know how to convert. So XML first you will convert a document. From document you will use this one, convert to string. You will get a string. Got it, right? So whatever I'm explaining, right? So it's syntax now, okay? But in actual projects, you have to add all these dotted and construct the logic. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So don't think that this is only this much we will do. Many times we'll connect all these things, okay? All these like integrate JMS database like that. So this one is I shown because let's say I have a document. So let's say in the database, I want to convert it into a string, okay, and write it into a file, and then I may need to publish a JMS message. Okay, I can do that. Okay, that is how it's useful. Still it's showing output is not allowed. So that means I did something wrong. This one is comma or something is there. I am removing that. Okay. I'm restarting again. It takes 2 minutes. But okay. So this one is clear, right? So far. And we know record with identifier. Okay. Record without identifier we did. Record with identifier we did. Correct? Everyone knows now. Record with identifier. Record with identifier means cost, revenue, like that. We use this one,
No
right?
ID.
Yeah. Yeah. No ID and ID we did. Okay. Now I will add one more to this one. Composition. Any idea? Anyone studied composition?
Sir.
Yeah. What is that composition?
Multiple related fields.
Multiple related fields. Okay. We'll come to that.
The subfields we have.
Yeah. So now, okay. So this temp out.xml, right? Just now created. I got the data. So in a different line by line, it is coming. Okay. So let me give the screenshot. Okay. You guys now, not now. After this, after I explain next class, you have next topic. You guys to develop this one. Okay. You got it right? What I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
Close my WhatsApp. Okay. So you guys need to help me because I also don't know. Now you guys more experience than me, okay, in web methods. So now I need to create a document, dictionary first, correct? So I'm creating a dictionary for that. So first we'll create a flatfile dictionary. Okay. So I will say this is also cust dictionary. Okay. But now what we do is here I will create similar previous the way we did. First I will give. Okay. Here what I will do is I will add a new element. So this time first I have two fields. If you see, these two are fields, but this is my composition, correct? So first field is 1, so I will use fields. Same, its nth position, I will use it. Here first is id. Okay, position is 0. Again we need to see, like, only one type of records are there. There is no record id. Okay, you are getting right? There is no record id, so it's all contains the same data, similar data. id, name, so position. Okay, I will finish it here because only two elements are there. Third one is composition. I will finish it here. Again, I will click the right click on this one. This time add. I will add composition definition. Composite definition. Okay. So here again composition is nth field. So we have three fields now. City. Okay. Again in the position should be starts with 0 only. So previously this is 0, this is 1, but this composition, right? Again it's a 0, starts with 0 only. Okay. Now one more field. This is state 1, and one more field is zip code, which is third field, second field. Okay. I will finish it here. But if you see this mention, right, composition. Oh, I should not mention like this. I should have given the field. That's okay. I think I'm doing something wrong here. So this is I0, 1, city. So I need actually, it should be a structure, and under that it should come. This is not correct. Okay, let me do. So what I will do is first I will create a composition definition and then I will reference it. That is the best option. Okay, I will go here. That is nothing but this is address. ADDRESS. I give address. I will feel that this is an address. Okay. So address, finish. Under address, I'm adding new field definitions. This one is again nth. First one is city. Are you getting what I'm doing? Let me see. I'm doing this one is first time, but with thinking only. Means even if you don't know, with just whatever we learned so far, right? With that experience, I'm trying to do. Okay. So now I did this one. I need a reference of address here. So what I will do is new my composition reference. So dictionary only, it's inside that. No, it's not coming. So this is of no use. So then I can delete it. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Maybe that's a reason. Okay. Composition reference. I'll use this one. Yeah, you're correct. I think you have studied that, guys. Right? Training guy also says you have to save it many times. So the position is again, this one is 3 because ID 0, 1, 2. So this position is 2. Okay, you have to give like that. Are you getting? So 0, 1, this one is 2, but inside that you have position 0, 1, 2, like that. Okay.
Given 2 times, sir. Composition definition under and cust.
Yeah. So here, whatever we give, right, we can reference. I can give. I did reference.
Under cust is difference.
Why I given now? I wanted a structure like this address so that I can easily figure out this is a structure like that. Okay. Do you want me to create from the beginning and show?
Only these 2 fields.
Okay. Let's create one more structure. I will show you. There you can see. So flatfile dictionary we are going to create. Okay. I will delete this one again. But yeah. So we know this one is record type. First we have to give record, which is a customer cust. I given cust. So because this contains first one is ID, name, but this is a structure again, complete different structure altogether. I created ID. So now here it's a fields, which is nth position fields. I can give ID, which is of 0 position. Then add a new row, name, position 1. Okay, this is done. But if I created, I cannot create a composition fields here. Next 3 fields I cannot create, because if I create, all these are considered as 1 by 1, but this is only one field, with one field split into 3. Okay, so I should not create here. Okay, instead of that, what I'm doing is I'm creating a composition first definition, saying that it's address. Okay, under that I'm creating a 3 fields. Okay, fields, which is again position, city, like that, which is again 0. Okay, state,
Zip
1, like that, and zip code, which is of 2. Okay, are getting? So this one is like 1 2 0 1 2, like that. Okay, now I'm going to the customer, because everything is in the same customer record only, address also. So here I'm going to add that reference. So composition reference. I should have saved this one. Okay, again I'm adding new composite reference, flatfile dictionary. I used address. So the position is 2 0 0 1, and now the position is 2. Got it, right?
Yes, sir.
So this one is 0 1, and this one is 2. Which field name? Inside that we have again 0 1 2, like that. Okay, so I created that. That's why it's like this. Now I'm creating a flatfile schema, same the way we did. Okay, that's flatfile schema. Next, finish. So we know this one is a delimiter. Here there is a important thing. This is delimiter. We know this is a comma separator. This is a new line character. Character position. First one is comma. If you see this one, first one is comma, comma. So every record is separated with comma. Okay, but subfield, this is a subfield. Okay, subfield is, what is a delimiter here?
Place.
Place.
Yes.
So that's the subfield. We will give place here. Okay.
There is no option, sir. Then what?
Only place we should use, sir.
Yeah, if you have a in the file you have a place, you give place. Suppose let's say pipe is there. So let's say pipe symbol now.
For subfields, we can give pipe or place.
Anything you can give. Now let's say I will give pipe only. Okay. So in that case, I will come here. I will give pipe symbol. Are you getting? Okay. So pipe symbol only. Anything, place, pipe, even hash also you can put it. Star also you can put whatever you wanted, but that information should be here, subfield. Okay, you have to remember this one, subfield. If when do we need subfield? When you have a composition, you need a subfield.
Field.
Okay, subfield, not field. Field is actual main records. separated. This is main record. Main record is separated with delimiter, comma. Okay. Clear, right? Okay. Now I'm saving here. I'll go to okay. So here again. So my file contains only one type of
Only
record.
one.
So you have set
Pipe. Okay. Since I'm changing my file contents like this. Okay. So I'm going to select this one. Dictionary. Customer. Finish. Save. Okay. I'm going to flat file structure. Select this one. Document type. Okay. So now where we are now composition, right? I generated under composition here. Okay.
Yes. Close
Okay.
this.
So this is structure is created. Let me click and see if the structure is there or not. See. Okay. I have that structure, proper structure. Okay. Now I'll go to file flow service. Okay. I'll create a flow service composition flatfile service. Finish. Okay. Now what I will do is I need to read a file. Basically, correct? So we know it's under double public file get file. Everyone knows of this one.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So I'm going to here I will
That's
give
fine.
so that I can change it anytime if I want. I'm mapping this file name to here. Load as
Load as string.
Finger.
okay. Now
Convert
I have
values.
to convert. So this is a string. I wanted to convert into values. Okay. So I came here values. So my data is here, string data. String data. Okay, and schema, I'm taking the schema path.
Copy to others.
Yeah. Okay. These two done. I have the files, but I wanted to structure it. I'm copying the structure here. First data. Yeah. So I wanted to see structure is there or not properly. Okay. Now this one. Okay. I can map it to customer data. Okay. I can drop all these fields, whichever I don't want, right? Output. I can drop also here. This also I don't want, this also I don't want. Rightly drop. Save. Okay. Now I can run my file. So I need to save this file first. Save. I'll go to desktop. Okay. Composition.txt. Okay. So I'll go to desktop. Web methods. This is I will open with the text editor .NET++. I'll copy full path. You know that everything. That's why I'm now going with my speed. Okay. I think you know everything. This one, whatever I'm doing now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I run this, I'm closing this. Even if I see the data, yeah. So we have. If I see ID name. Address is exactly coming Hyderabad city zip code, right? ID, name, under address, city, state, zip code is coming. You are getting it. So this is also parsed properly and mapped fields by fields. Suppose let's say what I'm doing now, instead of pipe symbol, let's say place I put it. What will happen? Okay, I use this. But inside the code, I given pipeline, pipe symbol. If I ran this one, it should not toss properly. The data should not come properly. right? See, address city, it is coming as C. Everything is going to one place. Are you getting? So that means my data is not parsed properly. Clear, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can you guys do this one? Now, only composition.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The second, first one, it will consume a little memory. Okay. Then it is not a problem. But if this file contains 100 million records, okay, 100 million records, let's say 100 million records. In that case, if I read entirely, so what is happening? This one is read one time, right? Even if you see your file, all the records are read and converted to a document. One document, right? It's a repetitive structure. Document type, it is converted, right? Have you
Yes.
observed? Okay. So 2 records are there. You got it in a once you run, you got the 2 records in the result. But if I have a 1 million records, okay, all 1 million records, if you are reading and converting at a time document, okay, your system will not work because it consumes memory and it runs out of the memory and it will crash. Are you getting?
Yes.
So
Yes,
the
sir.
way we developed, generally we will not develop like that. Okay. So how to process large records? Okay. Then we should first got the problem or not.
Yes.
Okay. So your mind. So when we are working in a project, right? First, if someone says like the client says you have to read this file and process the file, flat file. When they says, my first question will come is how big that file is. Okay, first I will ask, is it like it contains millions of records or just 1 or 2 records? Okay, if this is 1 or 2 records, the way we implemented is fine. But if it contains 1 million records, if you are reading and with the get file, if you used to get this one, right? But you use like a get file and you're converting to values, that will not work. It will go out of memory. Okay, so we need to process like how we can do is we have to implement such a way that read 1 record at a time or 5 records at a time. In 1 million records, read 5 records, 10 records at a time, process it, then go to the next 10 records, process it, then go to the next 10 records, process it. Are you getting?
Yes.
So in a subsets, basically, if it is a big file, instead of reading entire file at a time, you can read small number of records, like 5 records, 4 records, 10 records, or 20 records at a time. Process it. Process in the sense, maybe you are converting to a document, maybe insert to a database, whatever you want, you can do it. Okay, that is nothing but processing. Then go to the next 10 records, 10 records or 15 records, it's a configurable. Okay, like that we have to process. Are you getting what I'm
It will
talking?
take long time.
Sorry?
It will take long time to move.
Yes, it will take long time, but you are protecting your service, right? Memory, out of memory, it will come in out of memory if you read everything at one go.
Yes.
Okay, if entire file is, if you are reading at a time, there also it takes a long time, Anusha, because first is you don't have memory, okay, to read all the files, all the data. Okay, second, even if you read entire 1 million records into memory, you don't have a space to execute your program.
Yes.
Okay, that becomes, it will slow. Okay, so 1 million records, definitely yes, it takes time. Okay, but you are protecting your service from out of memory. Okay, and you're processing all the records. Okay, so you got it right what I'm talking, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I give